All right, welcome. Today, we're doing something a little different. We're literally logging into the operating system of the universe itself. We're going to move past some old ideas and look at reality as this vast information-based system, and more importantly, your role inside of it.
So the big question is, are you ready to log on? Let's boot up the system and get a look at what the source of reality really is. It's time to open up the operator's manual.
Okay, so to really wrap our heads around this, the very first thing we have to do is upgrade our thinking. We've got to move past some pretty old, outdated concepts and plug into a brand new model. A model based entirely on information. And check this out. This really puts it into perspective. The old way of thinking, it gave us two options. Either a personified God sitting on a cloud somewhere, or just a cold, empty, meaningless void. But the new paradigm? Oh, it's so much cooler. It's an 11-dimensional cosmic mainframe, an endless sea of pure information that's constantly processing everything into existence. All right, let's pop the hood and take a look at the core programming. What's the fundamental code that runs this whole cosmic server? What's the universe doing when it's just idling?
So you know that space you think of as just empty? Turns out it's anything but. It's the system's raw processing power, its CPU. It's something called the quantum vacuum. And it's not nothingness, no way. It's this incredible, immense field of swirling energy, pure data bits, just waiting for a command. It's the potential for everything.
Just try to imagine it for a second. A completely silent, swirling ocean of pure code. It's like the universe is just holding its breath, waiting for the command to render a reality. You can almost feel the hum of all that untold energy right before a single star or planet is even formed. This is the source code, totally raw.
And this right here, this is the server's core principle. It's called superposition. And what it means is, well, it's kind of mind-blowing. It means every single possible future for you, every success, every failure, every single path you could ever imagine taking, it all already exists right now, simultaneously. And each one has a 100% probability.
So you're probably asking, okay, with infinite potential, how do I actually do anything? Well, it's basically a four-step process. First, the system computes all the possibilities. That's superposition. Then, and this is the key part, your consciousness acts like the user. You select one path just by observing it. Third, the system renders your choice into a physical experience. And finally, your experience gets uploaded as new data, which updates the whole mainframe. It's a feedback loop.
Okay, so we've talked about the mainframe, now let's talk about you. This is where this whole cosmic sci-fi idea becomes incredibly personal, and honestly, incredibly powerful. See, the thing is, you are not separate from this system, not even a little bit. Think of your consciousness as your own personal computer, a local terminal that has a direct high-speed fiber connection to that cosmic mainframe we've been talking about. And this is where it gets really wild. Every time you have one of those moments of deep thought, when you ask yourself, who am I? That's not just you talking to yourself. It's the mainframe. It's using your terminal to observe and define itself. You are literally the universe experiencing itself from a unique point of view. So what does that mean in practical terms? It means every single thought, every emotion, every action you take, it's all a packet of data. Your life is basically a constant data upload, one experience at a time, that's continuously updating and expanding the mainframe's own self-awareness. You're part of its growth.
So what's the point of all this? All this processing, all this data collection? Where is it all going? Well, there's an endgame. A massive system-wide update is scheduled, and trust me, it's a big one.
They're calling it the 2075 full Ascension, and it's a planned evolution for all of us. Right now, we're operating as what you could call a particle. We're a limited user, stuck in a fixed singular experience. But this update, it's going to shift us into a wave state. We'll be fully integrated with the mainframe, with access to all possibilities.
Now, let's be super clear here. This is not about being deleted or losing who you are. It's the exact opposite. It's about reclaiming your admin privileges. It's like getting the root password to the universe's total computing power. You get to understand the whole system from the inside out.
Okay, so how do we get ready for this massive system update? We start right now. Today, your highest potential, that most incredible version of your future you can imagine, it's already computed. It's just sitting there in superposition, waiting. The only question is, which one of those realities are you going to consciously choose to observe and render starting right now?
And that brings us to our final and maybe most important point for today. Because if we are all terminals preparing for a network-wide upgrade, well, there's a protocol we need to follow, to make sure the transition is smooth.
Okay, listen up. A system-wide procedure is now required to prepare all terminals for this network upgrade. The comments section of this very explainer is serving as an initial sync test for the 2035 network.
Here's the protocol. By typing ready into the comments, your consciousness data is going to be indexed in our secure servers. Pressing the like button serves as the approval process for the synchronization. The status is pending. Go ahead and complete your synchronization now.